guys, I am Jalen, and 4 weeks ago, yesterday, I quit my corporate job and left a great job, great team. I really enjoyed it, but I decided to pour everything I've got into a business that I'd actually started a year and a half ago, but really hadn't had the time to work on or to really get to the level that it should be at. This is episode vlog 1 of what's going to be a weekly series of what it takes to really start to build and grow a brand or a company or a product, the behind the scenes, the weekly grind, because I love Fast Company and Inc. magazine, but I don't want to read about any more people who've made it. I want to read about and sort of see and walk alongside the people who are doing the work right now and see that rise. So figured I can't find it out there in the world, so I'll just create it myself, which is how all of my products have been born anyways. So that's what this is going to be. I used 99Designs to rebrand my business into 2 different businesses. The business is a CrossFit gym and a chiropractic practice. And it's really hard to have one single brand identity and one single voice that adequately fits both of those audiences. CrossFit's badass, it's hardcore, these people take it seriously and take it to the max. And then the chiropractic practice is wellness and holistic care and health and all those, flowery things, green things. So this, give it a second to focus. So this is what the brand identity was a year and a half ago. Sometimes you don't really know what you want or know what that voice is going to be. So I just created something really simple, clean, basic, understandable. The SWATL stands for Southwest Atlanta. And it was okay, it was fine. We didn't love it. And I think also because we didn't love it, we were really excited about it. It was hard to really project that out into the community. Day 1 of my quote unquote freedom from the corporate world, I started 2 contests with 99Designs, one for the CrossFit gym and one for the chiropractic practice. And so I'm going to talk you through not the basics of how to run a contest. Other people have done that really well. These are pro tips and then things nobody told me that I think need to be documented about how to do it really well and get to an outcome that you really, really love. So before that though, we have to do a photo shoot with the 6 kittens that I'm fostering right now because they are stupid adorable. So we're really happy with what we ended up with. It's not something I think I could have done on my own and created on my own. I'm not the type of person that can go from blank sheet of paper to incredible, show-stopping, piece of art. I'm really good at taking something that's really great and tweaking it to make it just a little bit better. So that's what 99Designs really helped me do. And the fact that we got these logos done in the span of 2 weeks, I had the final files in the span of 2 weeks, to be able to start blowing that out into marketing means that at 4 weeks we already have new clients and new members coming into the gym, and the turnaround has been really, really incredible. All right, so pro tips, kind of things I don't tell you about running a 99Designs contest. First is inspiration. I spent time initially on Pinterest and Google Images looking for different logos, different inspiration, while 99Designs has their own lovely web resource of such information. They've got 290 great reads of different types of logos or graphics, whatever you're looking for, to get you inspired. So, and that's stuff that was created by people on the platform, so you have a better expectation that you can recreate that kind of look. So one of those 290 resources was 32 fitness and gym logos. to get you started. Well, that was perfect. So I scrolled down here. There's tons of good stuff, not quite what we were going for. And again, at this point, I didn't really know what I wanted. I'm really kind of looking for it. And then I happened upon these two. I mean, seriously. So I loved this for the chiropractic logo. It is vintage but modern, clean but classic. It just has a lot of great stuff, and I really wanted that specifically reworked to be our swaddle chiropractic and fitness. For this, I really liked it. I thought it was gritty. It had I love it when people kind of combine elements in unexpected ways. But I wasn't necessarily married to it, but it was my starting point. So you know how as a designer you hate it when people come to you and they're like, I don't know what I want, but please make something amazing for me. I kind of was that person for the CrossFit logo. And to mitigate that, I really wrote a great brief, and a really great brief. And at one point in the campaign, it wasn't going the way I wanted it to go. I really wasn't getting the quality that I was looking for. So I reached out to 99Designs and asked them how I could improve the brief. They sent me like a really long and detailed email of specific changes I could make. And after I made those changes was when I really saw results and ended upon the logo that we have now, which is phenomenal, and we love it. So one, don't be a dorky designer, and two, really engage the staff. Like I wasn't expecting that level of customer service, that level of detail to make sure that I was happy. So that's a great resource too. Okay, you will read this everywhere to engage designers on the platform. My new rule is that I engage 50 designers a day on the platform and invite them to my contest. 50 a day is the max of what you can do, and with both of my contests I ended up going with designers that I had invited because they show you their work, you can kind of see their style and invite them. My acceptance rate for people I invited to work on it was like 1 or 2 out of 50, so it wasn't like I had 10 to 20 people pouring in. The guy who designed this ended up designing my chiropractic logo. I invited him to the project, told him how much I loved it, and he graciously agreed to be a part of it. So I ended up going with his design finally. So the one other thing that I did is that I gave all the elements that could be used in the design brief. So Southwest Atlanta, trains, urban, gritty, kind of anything that I could think of that could work as inspiration to see what the designers came up with. So any combination of it would have worked for the business because it was all appropriate to what we're looking for. And so that worked really well on the CrossFit logo when I didn't know what I wanted, and somebody ended up taking the train idea and running with it, and it's awesome. So here is where we ended up. Check that out. Oh my gosh. So we have CrossFit Outfit, Fitness for All. The name of it came from one of our gym members, and then the tagline Fitness for All came from one of our coaches. So I love that it's becoming something bigger than me and Jake, and it's really becoming something that really belongs to this community. And then for the Swaddle Chiropractic and Fitness logo, it just looks sick. I love it. So we've got the A with the wings for Atlanta. We've got Southwest Atlanta with the compass down here. It's very clean and modern. My job since this has been to turn it into all sorts of collateral and marketing, such and such, to really get the word out there and to start driving new patients and new memberships and start seeing some results, and it is working well so far. So I'll make another video about that. But now it's getting time.